Saw the money and got activated. Saw the money and got activated. Saw that money and got activated. I saw that money and got activated.
If you guys don't like a lot of talking and you guys don't really care to hear any of this, go ahead and just click off the video because we're mostly just talking in this video. I'm hoping it's not too long though, so just a disclaimer before you enter into the video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell, I shaved off all of my, some may call facial hair, some may call not facial hair, but I look like even more of a child than I actually am. I'm not 10, I'm 22 years old. My name is Zach, and this is the s.l.z Uncut channel. You might not be able to tell, but I'm actually really sick. I have an extremely bad headache, and my throat hurts really bad, and I'm just feeling not good at all. So for this video, it's just gonna be a short video. I had to give you guys something. I didn't want to not upload anything. We of course got the hard body here, which we're gonna be hopping right back on that hopefully tomorrow if I feel better. And we're really closing in on getting that done. So we're just gonna do like a quick, we're just gonna talk. We're gonna have a little talk. All right, so I was really trying to struggling trying to figure out what exactly I was gonna make a video about. But I think I kind of figured it out. So I just want to kind of make this a little I want to make this video because I kind of want everybody to understand from my standpoint. So as you can tell by the title of the video, it says what my goals are for my channel and my Instagram platform, Facebook platform, whatever you want to call it. So my ultimate goal is to entertain and not force anything on anybody, but also inform and try to make everybody else's lives easier in the best way that I can. Obviously, making videos every day isn't really going to change anybody's life. I mean, I guess it could, but I don't know. I just really enjoy using this platform to my advantage because, one, I really like editing. Two, I really like being able to document things and kind of show them off. I feel like a lot of people take it the wrong way. I feel like when I post a lot of pictures of my truck or I post a lot of pictures of this, they look at it as a flex or I'm trying to show off or whatever. Really, one, I'm trying to build a platform for myself. Posting one picture every month isn't gonna get me any exposure whatsoever. And two, I really like my truck, so I post a lot of pictures of it. I don't know, but my main goal, long-term goal with the channel is obviously to get not so much a lot of subscribers, but get a lot of contact and kind of build as a platform to where I can show and show my knowledge in a okay, I don't know how I'm trying to say this. I want this channel to expand to many things. I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of things that I want to do, want to build, but obviously I'm not the richest person on earth, so that's kind of an issue. Can't really just go out and buy whatever. I'm definitely fortunate and I am blessed for sure to be able to do the things that I do because there are people that have way less than I could ever have, and I don't even have a lot. So my main goal really is to entertain. Another thing is, so everyone, I feel like mostly everyone knows me for my truck, which is the 1stGen Cummins, and that's super cool. I love trucks. I love diesel trucks. I will always own a diesel truck and work on diesel trucks. That'll always be a thing. But I also love drift cars and, fast stuff. Not so much drag cars. I think full done up drag cars is not really my style. I've grown to realize that I appreciate street cars a lot more, fully dressed interior, you could drive it back and forth to work if you wanted to, but yet go to the pass and gap some fools. That's more my style. I could see myself building something like that, but a tube chassis, bona fide drag race car, just not my style. But mainly my point with that, where I'm going is, I feel like a lot of people think that I just like trucks, but that's not the case. And I really want, so I know a lot of you like trucks too. But I really want to show you guys that like all the other stuff is cool too. Like I hate when people hate on other projects or builds because they think it's not cool, but have never even like tried to understand it or experience it or anything. So like I guess my goal is to like kind of show all of that on this channel and like hopefully like warm people up to the idea of some of it. I don't know. I just like to have fun. I like to do burnouts. I like to destroy stuff. I like to use things to the capability of what I built them for. And I'm just not the type of person to really get that upset about breaking something. Like if it breaks, guess what? Time to build it to make it better. So that way when I go to do it again, it doesn't break. And if it does break again, build it to make it better. Like I've literally put a transmission in my truck like 6 times, and every single time it's gotten stronger and stronger. And I'm sure it'll break again. It definitely will break again, especially because we're going to put a comm rail in it, and comm rails make gobloads of horsepower when you just throw fuel and air at them, and they just work. So eventually we will comm rail swap the truck. I will eventually have more drift cars. I eventually will have a Audi R8. I really want an Audi R8. That's like my goals, is like ultimate goal to own an Audi R8, V12 Audi R8. I think it's I really want an 18 because those are my favorite body styles, but I would settle for an earlier model, but it couldn't be a V8. I definitely want the V12, and I know exactly what color I want it. It has to be, it's like a Nardo gray, but it's not Nardo gray. It's like a graphite gray, but yeah. And anyone that says, oh, he just randomly said that he wants an Audi R8, I literally have had a picture of an Audi R8 on my wall for like 3 years, because that's my goal. That's what I work towards every day. That's why I wake up and I go to work and I come home and work 10 more hours, and then yeah, that's my reason for everything. So I know a lot of people probably won't watch this video, and if you are and you're like sitting there like, why do you keep talking? I'm exhausted. And I'm just trying to make sense right now. I guess since we're talking about goals, we can kind of talk about the goals for the 1stGen, even though we've already kind of talked about them. The ultimate goal with 1stGen is, right now it's just going to be kind of a tow pig. Obviously I'm still going to do burnouts in it and stuff until the hard body is like fully built to like 600 horsepower, so we can just go rip on that all the time. But my goal right now with the 1stGen is to make it as nice as I possibly can, powder coat all the suspension, make it extremely reliable, bag the rear so that way we can tow good with it, get a nice trailer, and just use it as a tow pig, use it as a tool. But that's not the end of the era of beating on the 1stGen, trust me. As soon as I get another tow pig, I'm really wanting to get a 1stGen dually and bag it on some Alcoas and use that as a tow pig, because I love 1stGen dualies. I just think they're cooler as tow pigs than they are as like race trucks and beating on them and stuff. But I really want to get one of those, or if we get like another tow pig or like a newer truck or whatever, the Cummins will definitely be getting common rail swapped for sure. And that's when we'll go all out with that truck. We'll 1,000 wheel horsepower. I mean, the whole 9 yards. But this is future stuff we're talking here. But I kind of just want to like document this stuff so that people in like 5 years from now, they can go back and watch this and say, I can say I told you so, because everything I say I do. Trust me, trust and believe that. I will not say something unless I am fully intend on doing it. So anything that is being said in this video, you can bet you're behind. It is getting done. So stay tuned in the next 3, 5, maybe 10 years for the Audi R8 build. That's going to be sick if YouTube's even around for that. And if you're still watching this video, you are an OG, and I love you, because I have been talking about nothing for the last, like, I don't know how many minutes we're at, 10 minutes probably. Okay, another thing that I know people are probably asking. So this beautiful garage we're in here. Obviously, the channel has started here and has been going on here for a long time, and I'm starting to outgrow it for sure. I can make it work without a doubt. I could totally make it work. It just sucks. It slows things down. I can't work as fast a pace as I want, and I honestly am in this garage more than I'm in my own bedroom. So the more I think about it, the more I realize that I deserve a nice shop, a nice big shop. And because I'm literally out here 8 hours a day, easily, every single day. So, I mean, if you do the math, you can figure out how much I sleep because I work a lot of overtime at my job, my day job. So, eventually we hopefully won't have a day job, but, you know, we're getting there. So, I've been saying this for a while. I'm in the works trying to get a shop, desperately trying to get a shop. I've got some things going on in my personal life that I've got to take care of, which kind of play into the shop as well. It's probably a good thing that those things are happening because it's kind of forcing me to get a shop. But I'm hoping to get a shop within the next at least 3 months. I'm in dire need of it, at least somewhere to store some of the vehicles at, to kind of get some space or whatever. So if you are somebody that lives in Ohio and you know a good deal in a shop, please let me know because I am in desperate need. You cannot find anything around us because I'm in the Columbus area. So everything's super far, and I'm almost like, probably like this close from just moving 2 hours away so I can get a decent shop. So ultimate goals for the BMW. The ultimate goals for the BMW are to make it extremely nice, which it already is, and I'm very blessed to own it. Trust me, when I first got it, I was literally so geeked. I thought I was like the biggest baller on earth because that car is really nice compared to what I've driven and, you know, and worked for in the past. So that car is like so nice, honestly. I don't care what anybody says. The car is stupid nice. There are things I don't like about it. It has tan interior, doesn't have navigation. Well, it's a 328, which that was a dumb move on my part. I didn't know anything about BMWs when I bought it, and I was thinking I was getting this gem of a car, which it's a great daily driver. So it's probably a good thing I did buy that. But if I would have known about the 335i, you already know I would have that thing, and it would probably already be making like 800 horsepower by now. But that's fine because the 328 was supposed to be a reliable daily driver, and that's exactly what it is. So that's fine. I plan to get some custom wheels made for it eventually from Legacy Forged. Legacy Forged makes some dope wheels. That's going to probably be a while though because they are very expensive and because, yeah, the car would need spec'd out perfectly. But for now, I plan to at least get some like super lipped offset wheels for it. Get some nice bumpers on the car, get some nice side skirts on the car, get a nice carbon lip for it, get a nice carbon trunk lip for it, do the red interior swap, do the navigation dash swap on it. Just make the car into what I want it to be, because it's worth the money in my opinion. So that's kind of the plans for the BMW right now. As you know, it does have some cosmetic damage that people have hit the car, so that needs fixed, but it's nothing like huge. The D21, the hard body, the one that you guys are seeing non-stop videos on, my goals for it are ultimately to build a 600 horsepower single cam KA for it. I know that's not going to be exactly easy. It's going to need a standalone control, or it's going to need a standalone computer, probably a Mega Squirt. And obviously it's going to need a built bottom end and, you know, the top end to match. And a big turb ski and all the supporting mods and the drivetrain to make that work. Honestly, if we made 300 horsepower with it, like within the next year, I'd be happy because this truck weighs 1,900 pounds. So 300 horsepower in a 1,900 pound vehicle, you do the math, that's boogieing. So I'd be fine with that. But my ultimate goal is to build a 600 horsepower KA or LS swap it, which LS swaps are kind of bland at this point. Yes, they work. Yes, they make a ton of power, but everybody LS swap stuff, and I just don't like to do what everybody else does. Not saying I'm not going to do it though, because there's a very possibility because it's so cheap. But that's the goals for the hard body, obviously. Other than like coilover suspension for the whole thing, you know, the supporting mods for that type of thing, and it being a halfway decent, at least street truck or a drift truck if we don't buy another drift car by then. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Hopefully I cut it up and made it into something decent. I apologize that it's not content of us working on something. I'm just dead today. Like I said, usually once every few months I'll just have a day where I just can't function. And today is one of those days. Although we're still gonna go inside and edit. We got some clips that we filmed with Canon on the drone that I gotta edit and stuff like that. So today's the day I just need to be inside. But tomorrow, hitting hard on the hard body. We are gonna get this thing done, get it tied up, and get to the nearest drift event. Hopefully we get to a drift event before the end of the year. If not, I promise we will drift this thing somewhere, even if we drift it through a police station. I don't care. But I'll see you guys in the next video. I am rambling on. And for those that are thinking I look 10 right now, I'm not 10. I'm 22 years old, and I look like a kid. I'll see you guys in the next video.